Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. In today's episode, we're going to be doing some more work on the cathedral. I just want to grab a couple of different resources, because we're going to need pews or benches in the cathedral, and I don't want to use birch for them, and I don't want to use stone for them either. So I'm going to try out oak and spruce. I think those are probably going to be the best two options. Let's actually grab a little bit of dark oak as well, just in case. We can try that out too. I think that's going to be pretty much everything I need. Everything else I need should basically be over there already. So, yeah, good stuff. I want to thank you guys all for your support on the time-lapse video, or on the last episode, and on returning to the cathedral project. This is one that's been kind of on the back burner for a really long time. I've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and yeah, we're long overdue to get this project done and get some major work done on it. So today I'd like to work on the interior. I'd like to get this I'd like to get it done, but I don't really know yet what I want to do up here. So yeah, but I want to get the main floor done. And this main area and all that kind of stuff. So let's kind of dive into it. Let's get going. Let's see how much we can get done today. I am back. I went all the way over there. I had spruce right here. Of course I did. Figures. I am backlogging a little bit. I've got a trip coming up to Wisconsin, actually. And I'm going to be gone from Thursday through late Sunday night, I think. Oh, that was terrible. Try that again. There we go. So I'm going to be gone for a little while. I will still have videos, so you guys will all still have videos, but no streams, unfortunately, during that time. Not going to be able to stream from the road. We're going to be staying in a hotel, and I'm pretty confident that the internet in said hotel will be atrocious. So I'm not too optimistic. Honestly, any of these could be really good options to use as benches. I'm kind of leaning towards the spruce. I think we're going to go with the spruce for the benches. I think it just kind of blends best between that really kind of light and very bright texture block palette that we're using here with all the whites and blues and yellows and stuff, versus kind of a darker. I think it provides a nice contrast, but it doesn't look too over the top. So either way, I think that's pretty good. We'll go with the spruce. Let's take a sleep here real quick. Oh, that painting looks lovely. I don't remember what painting was here before, but that looks really nice. I like it. I changed the paintings in my texture pack for this series to be custom paintings. So there's a couple famous paintings in there, and then there's just a bunch of landscapes and stuff as well. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go ahead and make a fair amount more spruce stairs. There we go. 32. That should be enough, I think, at least to get us started. Oh, I also need to get under here and light this up. I keep forgetting to do that. Anyway, so I'm thinking we'll have 3 wide benches here in the back, and then maybe here as well. And then I think here they'll be a little bit wider. I'm almost tempted to go kind of like that, actually. And then put these ones up right against the wall. How's that feel? That actually feels pretty good. I actually like the feel of that. That's not bad. Let's make just a couple more stairs, because we only need one more row. We don't want to go any farther forward than this, otherwise it's not going to look right. But that feels pretty good, I think. You got your church. We'll probably put some sort of a carpet going down the center here, is what I'm thinking. And then this will be kind of the altar area. This is going to be modeled after like a Christian church, or maybe a cathedral. Maybe like a Catholic cathedral would be a better example of what it's going to be modeled after. Although we're not going to have any crosses or anything like that, because I feel like the City of Light, Solas, would not worship. Well, in fact, I don't want any real world religions in Kingdoms. I'd like to have religions that we kind of come up with on our own, and they can certainly be influenced by real world religions, but I don't want to have any anywhere in the world where I'm like, this is a Christian church, or this is a Muslim mosque, or anything like that. I'd like to have religions that we kind of come up with through our own design and story, and kind of make our own religions up for the purposes of this world. So I'm thinking, with Solas being the City of Light, and with all of this kind of sun and eye imagery in this church, I'm thinking that the people who live in Solas worship some sort of a light god. Maybe it's the sun. But they worship some sort of a god that's heavily connected to light and to the sun, is what I'm thinking. So I think, well, I know that we're going to have some sort of an altar up here, and I want that altar to be representative of the sun, which I think would be pretty cool if we can pull it off. I do need to kind of get some stuff here so we can actually fashion this altar, though. There we go. So you have a lot of stone brick in this, and I'm not a super fan of that, but I think we can make this work. I also think that this needs to come down a little bit, and we're going to have like an arch right here. Right? That went 4 on each side. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll go... you know what? Let's just do this, because then I can reach the whole thing. Let's just do that. So we'll go here to... and then probably there and there. And that'll kind of create... oh, yeah. That's kind of like that's almost a sun image, like right there, which is pretty cool. Do I have any stairs? I do. So then what we can do is in these little parts here... ooh, that's too straight, though. I'm not a fan. Maybe we can still make this work. If we go there... now... I think the top would have to be stone brick. It's just too... this line right here, that's what's bothering me. It's just too straight. So maybe what we'll do is instead... let's get back up on here so we can reach this. There we go. Maybe we'll bring it like that. And then just put a stair here and here. How's that? That's a little better, but it doesn't feel tall enough. It may not feel tall enough, though, because this is here. Let's see. Yeah. It's a start. We can work with that. Now, let's get over here and get... I'm almost tempted to turn this into a pillar of some sort. But I think our altar's going to be about here. And it's going to be about this big? Does that feel right? No, because that really doesn't leave any room for our church leader, our pastor or reverend or father or rabbi or whatever. We also need to figure out what the people of this religion would call those religious leaders. But I think we'll go about there. We can maybe do like a little lecture platform here, right? So he can stand up here and lecture out to his people. Maybe like that. That might be a little better. That seems right, height-wise. And then over here, we'll have something else as well, although I don't know what yet. Now, as for the actual altar itself, I think this is going to come up. Let's just give ourselves a back wall of diorite for a minute. And we're going to put a torch back here as well. And let's go up to about there. How's that feel? That feels good. Actually, we could even go as high as this, but I'd kind of like to close this off. So we would have something here, right, just to kind of hide this really ugly ceiling. Let's just put a couple torches up there, and maybe we'll just do stone slabs up here. How's that gonna look? Ooh, actually, we can layer this in a way that it will look better. So we could do something like that. That's the half block. And then this is gonna be a 3x3, so we'd want another half block here. And then we could put like a glowstone or something right there to shed a little light up at that top area. That would be kind of cool. That might work. Although I don't know that we actually have any glowstone. I know that we don't have any glowstone over here. Let me run back to Altoum real quick and see if I've got any over there. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. The good news is I have glowstone. The bad news is this is all the glowstone I have, I think, in the entire world. So I'm gonna have to go into the nether at some point and get some more glowstone. My supplies are running a bit low, but that's okay. We'll be fine. So let's just put a glowstone block right there. And then to kind of detail this out a little bit, I was thinking we could maybe do something like this. And we get rid of these corner pieces here and put a, wow, that's hard to place, and put a stair up there instead. There we go. There we go. All right, so it gives us kind of this, like, sort of stair-like feel. And I think it also makes this wall a little bit more interesting. Now, I want the altar to come up, I think, to about... That was foolish. That was very foolish of me. I can't actually run into the stair. There we go. I want the altar to run up to here. And then I'm thinking... I'm thinking that should actually be diorite as well. Back here. There we go. So we get something kind of like that. And that should give us kind of a canvas to work with, space-wise. And we can also go up farther if we need to on either side. Like so. There we go. And then bring these out. So that's kind of our altar area. Now, what I'd like to do... I would like to kind of bring... Let's see. If this is the top of our altar right there, we could potentially do something like that to kind of bring it out a little bit. And then that'll allow us to add some interest to it like this, which I think will be cool. There we go. Give us something along those lines. And come to think of it, do I have a block of space here? I do. Let's just put some slabs there, just to kind of try and do something with that. And then maybe we'll bring these over just a little bit. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so we've got a backdrop for our altar. Now we need to actually do something with this altar to make it interesting. And luckily for us, we actually have a fair amount of space back here to work with, to work in multiple layers of depth and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll have something shaped like this. Perhaps? Maybe, maybe not. Ah, I know what we'll do. We'll have something shaped like this. Work in these stairs. They're not going to look amazingly awesome because they're stairs, but it will allow us to do something kind of cool here like this. Probably bring that guy down one block. Yeah, that's kind of a cool shape. And then we can get behind it with stained glass and do some cool stuff. So let me take a sleep. Let me get some work. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Oh, tell me I have an arrow in my ender chest. Oh, I do, thankfully. That creeper is... I'm not so worried about the zombie, but the creepers, those are the last thing that I want to deal with right now. There we go. All right, so anyway, I want to... Ah, there's the other creeper. I knew I saw one. Anyway, let me go to sleep. Let me get some work done on the altar, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So this is what I kind of came up with, and I think it actually looks all right. Like, obviously, we need to add a lot more detail to this area around it, but basically, it's stained glass, and we've got multiple layers. It'll make sense when you see it from back here. We've got a blue layer behind, kind of a yellow X sort of shape, and then a white cross sort of shape as well, all to kind of represent that sun or that light deity. And then I hid a glowstone block here and one way up there where you can't see it unless you're standing like right here to look up at it. So I think that works. It's all lit up pretty well. Now we still need to deal with this. And what I'm kind of thinking, since the diorite and the slabs are essentially the same color, maybe we can do... Ooh, I don't like that lighting glitch. Maybe we get rid of these ones, just so there is no lighting glitch. Could do something like that, and then I could hide a torch here and here, and that'll keep everything lit up. And you can't see the torch. It's nice and hidden. Yeah. I think that'll do. So it gives us a little bit of depth up there. Now, I also want to come up above and kind of create... Ooh, not there. Come back down, you. And kind of create something up there to kind of emphasize that rounded shape a little bit if I can. The hard part is I don't want to mess with the glowstone up there too much. I think that's good. I think that'll do. And then right here, we could put like a water bucket or something. And that would be like a place where they can engage in ceremonial cleansing or something. I don't know. I'm kind of spitballing. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. But I like the idea. I like the concept. And I think it would be cool for the altar to be filled with water, although I think it would be cooler if underneath the water there was a light source. So, do something like that. Put our slab here. Yeah, that's nice. That will do. That will do quite nicely. And then we can do stairs or something kind of like this so people can, walk up and do what they got to do. All right, awesome. That means that this little pulpit here, we're going to have to do something else. I also need to figure out light sources for inside the cathedral. So maybe kind of bring that around. I could potentially bring this down as like a pillar. Like so. And then we could do that again. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. And then where were our bottom half of the block, right? Yes, okay. And then we could even work it in over here as well. I don't think I want that, though. I think I'm going to leave those the way they were. So this will kind of create something right here. We've got this arch shape. I like this. I think this is a good step in the right direction. We do need some color in here, though. So let's see. As far as carpet goes, I don't know. I don't know what I've got for carpet. I'm pretty sure I don't have any carpet in these chests. I've got... yeah, no carpet there. I think I might have a little bit hiding over here in our house. Yeah. Good. Okay. We can work with this. This will do. Let's make... there we go. So we've got blue and white carpet. That should do. That should do the trick. So what I'm thinking... this needs to be moved. Let's just set it back down over here. I don't know that I'm going to have enough. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough white to do this the way that I would want. Because what I'd like to do is some sort of a design kind of like this. Let me show you here what I mean. So we'd go 3, right? And then here, and it would basically just switch back and forth like this all the way down. So it kind of ends up being like a checkerboard pattern in a way, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough to get me all the way up there. Although I can get pretty close. I get fairly close. And this doesn't look bad. Like carpet design wise, I think it'll do. So it looks like I basically have to go and find myself some white sheep to shear. I know I can dye sheep. Let's take... ooh, I've actually got a little bit more. This might actually be enough to finish. Maybe. Maybe, if I'm really lucky. I have a feeling I'm going to be one shy. Oh, yeah, because... Yep. Because I'd want the carpet to go up to about here. Maybe even all the way up to the altar. So yeah, I am going to have to go get some sheep. That's okay. Let me get that done. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright guys, I am back. Just ran over to Anona real quick and sheared up some sheep. So we should be good now. And I think I've got enough carpet now to actually finish this. So, let's grab you. I also seem to be out of the light blue carpet. Let's make a few of those as well. And let's get this in place. Now here, we're going to have to do something a bit different. So it kind of gets up here and splits. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. That'll work. And then I'm thinking what we'll do for lighting in here is we can just sneak a little lighting down underneath like that. And that should work, although I'm going to need a block. Hold on. Let's put a bunch of this random junk away, and let me grab some stone. Because stone, I can put that on top of. Haha! Success. And we'll just do that every, 3 blocks or so. And that should give us what we need. You go there. There we go. As I said, every 3 blocks. So let me finish this up. Actually, you know what? While I'm down here, underneath the bowels of my cathedral, let's deal with this mob problem too, since they're essentially everywhere. We're just gonna light all of this up because it's been needing that for quite a while. It's been pretty bad under here. I think that should be the worst of it, though. I don't think this is a spawnable area. Yeah, I think that should be all of it. All right. Anyway, back to work. All right, so that is done. Now, I need to figure out what I want to do for lighting over on these sides, because you can see this isn't light enough in here. And we have a couple options. I could potentially take these carpets out like this. You know what I mean? Kind of just extend them. And then I could easily hide lighting that way. But I don't think I really want to do that. I really want the carpet here to be kind of a central carpet that leads up to the altar. And basically just leave it at that. I'm actually thinking even that I want to get rid of these side ones there. Yeah, that's a little better. So, other options for lighting. We could, of course, incorporate some birch fences, although I don't have many of them with me. We can test this out and see if this looks good. Do the old, very simple little light on a holder trick like that, which, that actually doesn't look too bad. But I think really what we're going to need to do, obviously these are not going to work for walls. We're going to have to detail out these walls and make those look, kind of like this. And I think what we'll end up doing is probably incorporating light into those walls in some form to kind of dress that up. I also still need to deal with this area way up there. Obviously this big box, that's got to be dealt with. And these side rooms, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with the side rooms, if anything. I may just put a door here and call it good. But we did get a lot done today. We got the altar knocked out, and that's obviously a very important part of any religious building, right? This is the central focal point of this place of worship. So, very important, and I'm quite happy with it. But guys, unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.